Namaste. My name is Ravi Kumar. First of all, let me thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to present our Nutricook. Today's presentation, we will come to know how we can improve our immunity power through our food. Let me ask you one question. Do you aware that whatever the health issues we are getting at present, including even COVID, if I say the main culprit is our cookware, do you agree? Is true, because even COVID also proven that what people are saying today, immunity power only will help us coming days to fight with viruses. Immunity power from where we supposed to get? The food what we eat every day, especially vegetables and leafy vegetables. But what we are doing, we are bringing the vegetables and leafy vegetables, cooking the water, and we lose everything. And another one also proven, food is the best medicine. See, who are affected with the COVID, who are there in the home quarantine, they're all saved, because they're eaten the food more than regularly what they eat. But who are joining the hospital, most of the people are passed away, because after joining the hospital, second day onwards, they don't take the food at all because of the medicine, smell, as well as fear. When they don't take the food for 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 10 days, then how we can expect person can be recover? So ultimately, food is the best medicine. Today's presentation you can understand very easily. Let's welcome to the Nutri world. Today, children to elders facing main health issues because of malnutrition. The reason is our older methods are good methods, but we changed our methods and habits and all. As a company, we want to bring back our older methods in modern way. That is our main ambition, because today global is the danger, because human beings going against the nature, which causing increasing the pollution and decreasing the living standards. See how technology is growing. Compared to technology, even health issues also developing more. So nature is no longer nature. What is the nature means? Nature nothing but air, sun, earth and water. Without this, nature won't be there. Without nature, even we won't be there. See, without food, how many days we may live? Maybe 1 month. Without water, maybe 1 week. Without air, not even 4 minutes. For our basic survival, this how important these 3 elements, whatever the health issues we are facing, for that also main problem is air, water, food only, because we are spoiling it. See, the moment we burn, from the first breath we start our life. Afterwards, whatever the breath we are taking, it inhaling lot of dust particles. Today, asthma, allergy, bronchitis become common. See, olden days, people used to construct the house straight, because when the air comes, should go out. But what we're doing, we're constructing the house left and right, and we're closing the rooms. When in the closed rooms, same breath we are taking again in breath. Just imagine why we won't get any health issues. A lot of lungs problems we're facing it. So, raise up pain. Olden days, we used to pray the sun. It's not only praying the sun rays penetrates our body, it used to activate our cells. Olden days, people used to get treated by sun rays with a lot of diseases. And when the ozone is broken, UV is become direct. That's why we are facing all kind of skin diseases and all. And earth is totally polluted with chemicals, pesticides, animals, trees and all. And water is totally contaminated. Today, we are not in the position to drink normal water. And RO, we are using RO to remove the bacteria. But what happening simultaneously, mineral also coming out, totally is vanishing. So our body is 70% of water. So no one's safe anymore. So whatever the technology comes, we are unable to control the nature, because it's not possible. No one have that guts to control the nature. We have to find the solution before we fall in the ill. Of course, we committedly doing it. And what are the products we are promoting acts as a bridge between mankind and nature. With the help of the bridge, we can go back to our olden days, and we can olden days methods. In this, today we are showing oilless and waterless cooking, which help you to cook nutritious food, and water-based air cleaning system, with water cleaning the air, and alkaline water and light therapy. These are our future products. Is our mission of health. Today presentation about the health and nutrition and the side effects of the metal what we are using and all will come to know. Let me ask you one question, sir. Madam is cooking since years at home, right? While preparing the food, what are the food they're preparing? Anyone thinking that today, what are the food I'm preparing, from that certain quantity of health will come to our family? Certainly not, because what happened today, cooking will become one activity. That means morning, the moment you get up, you have to prepare the breakfast, you have to send the children's colleges and schools, we have to rush to the office. Evening, we have to prepare the dinner for everyone. So we are doing this as one activity, but nobody thinking that proper food preparation, how important for health, we are not understanding. See, improper nutrition dangers survival. What are the food we are taking? It doesn't have any nutritive values. That's why we're facing so many health issues. Olden days, people used to say, eating has always been one of life's greatest pleasure. The food what you're taking is a God gift. But what happened today? The same gift become curse today. The reason we are what we eat. How we eat, our body will develop similarly. Because daily 3 times we take the food, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Because we want to live, this is compulsory. Water and food is compulsory. When we're having a food, the 10 minutes your lunch time or breakfast time, whatever the food is there in your plates, compared to that, any important is there in this world? Why we are working so hard? Either ourselves, chief minister, prime minister, even president of America, first working for food, roti, kapda, makan. So when you're working so hard for the food, how important to take properly to have a healthy body, healthy mind, enjoy the work, feel with the happy. It's all interrelated. Imagine 24 hours we don't take the food at all. What could be our situation next day? To have a healthy body, have a healthy mind, enjoy the work, feel with the happy. It's all interrelated. Imagine one day we don't take the food at all. What could be next day our situation? We totally tired. Our body totally will shiver. Even mind also doesn't work. So food is so important. Every day we should have. But how important to have properly? So continuously one vitamin is also dangerous survival, and without food there is no life. Whatever the technology comes, nothing can replace the food. We are eating, but what kind of food we are eating? We are cooking very fast and we are losing all the vitamins, minerals and all. And always we use the junk food and frozen food, which is causes bacteria, parasites, molds is entered into our body. And day-to-day life we also suffer certain health issues like headache, fever, cold, cough and all. Does this any health issues, does informant come so time, so place is coming? No, it totally depends on our imbalance of nutrients. What are the health issues we're facing? 65% of health issues because of improper nutrition. Our body nourishment, proper nourishment, we need salt, sugar, oil compulsory. Without these 3, even we cannot fold the fingers. But 3 is compulsory, but not the one which is available in the shops, white salt, white sugar, oil packet. The naturally all ingredients has in it. But what we are doing additionally, we are adding other ingredients, we are getting more and more diseases. And obesity is another reason for a lot of health issues. Today, obese children are become doubled and adults are become triple. When the children are obese, the growth also have a lot of complications. And obesity causes BP, sugar, joint pains, cholesterol, everything. Of course, these are blood vessels. Our body is nothing but lakhs of vessels, crores of vessels will be there. These are healthy vessels. When you take fat, cholesterol forms. When you take salt, add to that, it will be blood vessel builds, blood pressure builds. Result is a stroke, heart attack. Our bad luck is we cannot recognize this well in advance. That's why I say heart attack, all of a sudden it will comes. According to the World Health Organization, what are the deaths reporting? 60% of the deaths reporting because of cardiovascular disease. But in India, 80%. If 1,000 people are died, means 80 people are dying because of cardiovascular disease. And at the same time, some people, they skip the food. They say, I'm in diet. Diet means not to skip the food. Diet means you should have 5 times in a day, every 3-4 hours. If you want to put on the weight, either you want to reduce the weight. Every 3-4 hours, you have a proper nutritious food. When you skip the food, it leads to digestion system, which causes breast cancer, kidney, all these problems. That's why you should not underestimate our eating habits. It gives permanent health damage, even the death. Is the person, father of medicine, Mr. Hippocrates, is a great Greek scientist. When he introduced the medicine, he told those days itself, either today or 2000 years later, our quality of life depends on the food what we eat. Today, Corona proven that. So food is the best medicine. But a correct diet and nutritionist doesn't depend what we eat. It depends on how you prepare it, how you store it. Of course, we have a solution. That's the reason wherever a house is there, Nutricook should be there. That is our main ambition. Let me introduce our Nutricook. Let me introduce our Nutricook cookware, which made with surgical steel. This cookware specialty is it can cook without oil and water. Okay, oil means it's not good for the health, is okay. But why is no water? Because water has one quality. Whatever the food you're cooking, the water extract the values from the food and throws away through the steam. For example, we prepare the tea at home. See, while preparing the tea, what we'll do, we put the tea powder in the water, we boil it properly. After boiling, we filter the decoction and we throw the tea powder because it's a waste, nothing is there in the tea powder. But the same tea powder, when you put in the cold water, decoction will take place? No. When you boiling only, that changes will take place. But what we are doing with vegetables, we are even though 100, 150 kilo also we are buying the vegetables, we bring the vegetables, we cook in the water. While cooking the water, what are the vitamins, minerals is there in the water, is come, in the vegetables, is come to the water and maximum get evaporated through the steam because it's very sensitive. What left of the water, some people are using, most of the people are throwing. But what taking the vegetables like tea powder, waste. That's the reason Natural Yoga, they're advising us to eat raw vegetables. They're not telling that raw vegetables is good for health. When you cook in the water, we lose the vitamins. Body requires vitamins. So at least you have the raw vegetables, so it will retain the vitamins. But it's not possible. Only carrot can we have. Other vegetables we can't. But actually 90% water is there in the every vegetables. Any vegetables you cut and see, you find a lot of water. How much water is there in that means? In between, if you place the eggs, even eggs also get boiled. But in spite of why we are using the water is because of our bad cookware. Which cookware you use at home, the moment placed on the stove, within seconds it burns. To avoid the burning, we pour the water. In terms, we are losing all the vitamins, minerals and all. But this cookware doesn't burn. If you leave it for half an hour in the gas stove also, nothing will happen, empty vessel. So because the vegetables, whatever the moisture is good enough to cook, so that it doesn't change the color, flavor, structure. In the picture, how is looking so elegant and beautiful, after cooking you'll be surprised, and after tasting the vegetables definitely will accept so many years what we're having at home is a waste, is totally nothing is there in that. This is given by University of Milan. What's the difference between with water, without water? When you cook in the water, vitamin A we get only 36%, but without water 62%, almost 100 times more. Today third standard children itself started wearing the specs. And calcium, when you cook in the water we get only 25%, without water 88%, more than 200%. Today 30 years itself people started getting joint pains. Iron, in India 80% ladies or children are anemic because we get only 5% when you cook in the water. When you cook without water 71%, that means almost 13 times more. And phosphorus 21%, without water 78%. Vitamins, minerals from where we supposed to get? From the food. But what we're doing? We're losing them from the food. We're depending on iron tablet, calcium tablet, B complex and C tablets. Even ICMR declared recently iron tablets and calcium tablets no more useful because it has side effects. You have to build your iron from the food itself. But actually, and oil, everybody knows that oil is not good for the health. In spite of that, we're using the oil. Why? Because most of the people say oil give the taste. No, oil doesn't have taste. For example, when you taste the salt, it will be salty. Sugar, it will be sweet. Tamarind, it will be bitter. Spices, it will be spicy. But you can say what taste you will get from the oil? Nothing. When you put the oil, it will taste less. To bring the taste, we add all masalas, everything. We bring the taste. Of course, oil give the taste, which is the deep fries, puri, bhaji and all. That time unsaturated acid will become saturated acid, which is not good for the health. Most of the people are using the oil because of to protect the cookware. The moment you place the cookware, it start getting burning. To avoid the burning, we pouring the oil. So in the family, ladies love so much than family members is the cookwares. To protect the cookwares, we're putting holes to our heart. But this cookware, since it won't get burned, it takes, which is a natural oil, fat is enough for better taste. And when you avoid the excess oil, you can reduce the excess calories because we are getting more calories and bad calories from the oil only. At the same time, another problem which we are facing is the metal reactions, what we are using. See, as long as people using mud vessels, they're very happy. When the metals came, especially aluminium, that time onwards a problem started. Do you know how aluminium induced in India? Britishers induced only for our Indian sake because our freedom fighters were so much active. So to affect their nervous system, they started cooking in that and serving in that. Slowly they dumped in the market. For example, if you pour the water in the aluminum vessel, if you see the evening, you find white powder. When you cook any tamarind or fish curry or tomato curry, you find yellow powder because it produces aluminum oxide. Today, Alzheimer's disease is a major problem, which causing less memory power, nervous problem, shivering, everything. Next, non-stick has come. Non-stick is double danger. Non-stick nothing but this is also aluminum only. Since aluminum has lot of porous, it's consuming lot of oil. To avoid the oil, what they did, they put the coating, Teflon coating. Again, is coming along with the food, is causing cancer problem and all. Steel and all, what will happen is getting burning. To avoid that only, we take in the surgical steel 316L, which are using the hospital industry. Today in our body, any bones fracture, the replacement or stunts, teeth, everything is surgical steel, they call it, is called 316L grade. Of course, quite expensive. One scissor itself, couple of thousands. To avoid side effects of the metal wise, we take in the surgical steel, but still this also will get burned. To avoid the burning only, in this main technology, this base is the heart of this unit. This base made upon with different alloys more than 16 alloys, and heated with high temperature and compressed with 2 tons pressure. It will become all solid one piece. Because of this, what will happen, you don't need to be the flame center. It will be side also, it distribute equally, and it works as a storage battery. Once it absorbs the heat, keeps hot for longer time. And this base absorbs any kind of the heat, either gas flame or induction stove, current stove. Even you can place it on car engine also, because it's required heat to start cooking. This monocooling cells, compared to this base, temperature is very less here, so that is condensing process take place. These are stay cool handles. It doesn't become hot, because the worst thing in our kitchen is the cloth, which has a lot of bacteria, and this knob also will help us to remove easily the knob. And while cooking, what will happen, our ladies have some challenges. While cooking, always they open and check either food is ready or not. But here, no need to show this. There is a thermometer. When the needle comes green ending, almost our food will be ready. Any recipe, for example, vegetables reaches in 8 to 10 minutes. Cake, it will take 30 to 40 minutes to reach. According to the food cooking temperature, the needle moves. And so while preparation, ladies have a lot of challenges. The moment open the lid, what will happen? Mash will fall our hands. But here, mash will settle in this groover. We can pour back into the food, because a lot of vitamins, minerals will be there in the mash only. And one more thing, the moment to open the lid, people search the place to keep, but you can keep it sides. Your spatulas can place it here. And while preparation, always we'll open and see either food is ready or not. Here, no need to open every time, because this knob will not only as a knob, it acts as a thermometer. When the needle comes green ending, almost our food will be ready. And after preparation, we cannot bring the cookware to dining table, because it doesn't look nice. So what we are doing, we shift into other casseroles. So it's increasing our work, water problem, washing problem, everything. But after preparation, this you can bring to the dining table directly. One handle, you can place it to the one side, place the lid down, and keep it here like a coaster. It's elegant look, and nothing will be balanced. It will be balanced. Directly, you can serve on the dining table. Not only that, is a multi-cooking system. Normally, what will happen at a home, we use different vessels for different purpose. Tea vessel, for milk separately, rice cooker, idli cooker, tawa, kadai, so many, oven. But can you believe in this cookware, in the world, across the globe, whatever the recipes in the different countries, everything can be prepared in this one cookware. Only sizes are different. Our mindset, fries you need a wider one, rice sambar you need a taller one. Larger quantity you need a bigger one, smaller quantity you need a small one. So this is a multi-cooking. While preparing rotis, this itself we can use as a tawa. Either chapati, pulka, it comes out really well. Sorry, chapati, pulka, everything can be prepared in this. And pizza base ready meal, get put topping whatever you want, place it and close it the lid. You keep it the sim flame for 8 minutes, your pizza will be ready. For second pizza, you can switch off the flame, the same base heat, you can prepare second pizza. It comes out really well. That crispiness, even you won't get pizza corner also. And while rice and dal, it comes out really well. Rice same 1:2 water quantity, and it will comes very individually. Dal, it is the most important is the dal. See, olden days we used to use one wood stick for the smashing the dal. But what we are doing today, we thrown that wood stick and we're cooking the dal in the pressure cooker, which is very dangerous. See, today, most of the people affected with the COVID, one is main reason is protein deficiency. Where we supposed to get the proteins apart from chicken and eggs? Mostly in cereals, dal and dal. So dal, what will happen? Pressure cooker, name itself is pressure. Is dal getting smashed, is destroying, all proteins is gone. So dal structure should not change. It should be as it is. We need to press it, then only proteins can be retained. Except mutton, we're not supposed to use the pressure cooker for any other recipes if you really want to healthy. And while preparing idli, you don't want to have a idli cooker separately. You have a idli plates, pour the water, place your idli stand. 2 plates is okay. In case 4-5 plates is there, means to increase the height, we can use this multi-purpose bowl. It's not a cookware, it's a cooking part, is accessory to increase the height. Now we can make 5-6 plates of idli. It's not only for making idli. Once in a while you want to prepare full bird tandoori chicken. You put the masala, keep it in the fridge for 3-4 hours. Then 1 tablespoon grease it, rotate the full chicken till it get brown, then close and cook. Excellent roast chicken will be ready. It's not only for increasing the height, this lid will sit perfectly for this. Look like it used as a casserole, serving purpose, storage purpose. And you want to reheat the food, biryani or sambar. If you place it on the flame again, the taste will changes, loses the values, everything. But pour the water, you can replace it, reheat it again. Why these steps have this bowl? In case while preparation, if you have this bowl on the stove, you are preparing something in this bowl, then this can be sit in this also for reheating. That's the reason the steps we have. It's not only that, this is also multi-purpose, a steamer and ring. You can prepare cakes, biscuits, everything. While preparing the cakes, you have two methods. One is you can apply the butter and pour the batter directly, cake batter. You will get only round shape. If you want, you have your own mold. You have a different shapes of the mold. That time, the steamer you have to turn around like this. That's all. You don't need to add any water, sand down. Just this combination. That mold you have to place top of this and close the multi-purpose bowl. So excellent cakes can be prepared. Cakes or biscuits also same. Biscuit tray you have to place it here. Biscuit tray. It's not only for cakes and biscuits. This acts as a steamer. Pour the water down. Whatever you want to steam it, either vegetables, stuffed capsicum, chicken, mutton, even steamed fish can be done. It comes out very well. Only thing is chicken, mutton, fish, you have to marinate and keep in the fridge 3-4 hours. Pour the drinkable water down, place the whichever you want to meat has to steam, close it and cook for some time. What will happen in the meat will get cooked and the masala will go down into the water that you can use as a soup. And double cooking also you can do. Like while steaming, 2 items are cooking. Olden days people used to cook mud vessels one above one. Even Puri temple, even today they do it. You can place it top of this, stacking. The heat can be continued. Next level also. Now doing that is while preparing the sweets, palgava, fruit jams, Mysore pak and all, your sugar content will reduce to 50%. The reason is naturally fruits, vegetables, milk has sweetness. While preparing, what we do, we continuously stir so that natural sweet get evaporated through steam. So we are putting more sugar. But here no need to stir long. This ring, if you place it, the small lid, if you leave it as this, it will get simmer. So that you don't need to stir longer most of the times. And not only for steaming, sweets preparation, you can use for deep fries, puri, bhaji, any kind of deep fries. Well, the advantage is normal kadai, when you do deep fry, oil changes the color and thickness. But here it doesn't change the color and thickness. It remains as it is. Up to 5 times healthily you can use it. And roast popcorn, you name it, that recipe is possible in this. And washing is very easy. Today after the cooking presentation, you can see how easy to wash. And storage is also very easy because after the preparation washing, you can place it everything in one corner because it doesn't occupy much space. It occupies very less space. Anybody to shift your kitchen cookware, entire kitchen in one small bag. Any family, 3 to 5 cookwares is a complete kitchen. But it's not a just cookware, it's a healthware. Apart from jokes, of course, is a thing. While preparing, you want to use as a mirror, you can use as a mirror. And olden days, people used to iron our clothes with the chambu istri. You heat the cookware and you can even iron the clothes also. But it's ultimate when you see practically only believing it. Seeing is believing. If you give us 1 hour time, our people will come to your house and cook and show practically, because seeing is believing. When you taste only, you'll understand about health and nutrition and what the mistakes we are doing. Today's our family health depends on our food. So thank you very much. We'll see cooking presentation.